We're fortunate to have about 80 new books um, due to a grant from the Library Services and Technology Act and the State Library of Ohio. All of these books have won some kind of an Ohio award, a book award, during the last 5 or 6 years. So I hope that you'll come in and check them out. Let me tell you about just a few of them. This video is for 8th grade and up. I would recommend these books for. We have multiple copies of a couple of these books, and I just want you to be aware that I have not read most of these, so I have to use the little blurbs that you would find in the catalog. So the first one is Don't Get Caught, Let the Prank War Begin by Kurt Dinna. To his great surprise, uncool 11th grader Max Cobb is invited to join the Chaos Club, an exclusive group of students responsible for some of the biggest pranks at his high school. This is All American Boys by Jason Reynolds. Jason Reynolds, you may know, is the author of the track series for middle school students and also the Long Way Down, a popular teen book. When 16-year-old Rashad is mistakenly accused of stealing, classmate Quinn witnesses his brutal beating by a police officer who just happens to be the older brother of Quinn's best friend. When We Collide by Emery Lord. Can 17-year-old Jonah save his family restaurant from ruin, his mother from her sadness, and his danger-seeking girlfriend Vivi from herself? By Rainbow Rowell, Fangirl. Rainbow Rowell is the author of popular Eleanor and Park. Feeling cast off when her twin sister outgrows their shared love for a favorite fictional character, Kath, a dedicated fan fiction writer, struggles to survive on her own in her first year of college while avoiding a surly roommate, bonding with a handsome classmate who only wants to talk about words, and worrying about her fragile father. An Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson. Isabel is a prodigy portrait artist with a dangerous set of clients. The sinister fair folk, immortal creatures who cannot bake bread, weave cloth, or put a pen to paper without crumbling to dust. They crave human craft with a terrible thirst, and Isabel's paintings are highly prized. But when she receives her first royal patron, Rook, the Autumn Prince, she makes a terrible mistake. She paints mortal sorrow in his eyes, a weakness that could cost him his life. The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. In a world divided by blood, those with common red blood serve the silver-blooded elite who are gifted with superhuman abilities. 17-year-old Mare, a red, discovers she has an ability of her own. To cover up this impossibility, the king forces her to play the role of a lost silver princess and betroths her to one of his own sons. But Mare risks everything and uses her new position to help the Scarlet Guard, a growing red rebellion, even as her heart tugs her in an impossible direction. The Lake Effect by Erin McCahan. The summer after senior year of high school, Briggs Henry works as a personal assistant to an eccentric elderly woman in a house on the shores of Lake Michigan and finds himself distracted by the mysterious girl next door. And a nonfiction book, Good Brother, Bad Brother by James Cross Giblin. This book tells the life stories of 19th century actor Edwin Booth and his actor brother John Wilkes Booth, describing the differences between the two men, chronicling John's assassination of Abraham Lincoln, and examining the impact of John's crime on the Booth family for decades afterwards. And I just want to remind you that we got several playaways in with this shipment along with their accompanying books. So for those of you that like to use the audio version while you follow along with the reading, we have 7 new choices for you.